am going to be doing my book haul for September and October. I actually did pretty good these last 2 months. I didn't go overboard. In September, I only bought 3 books. I know, right? And actually, I only bought 2 of them. One of them was given to me. And then in October, I have 8. That's pretty awesome compared to my usual, like, 20-something. So I only have 11 books to haul today. I'm pretty proud of myself, if you can't tell. But anyway, I'm just gonna get into the books now. Throwing it back to September, at the beginning of September, I went to the launch event for Tower of Dawn, which is the newest Throne of Glass book. This is by Sarah J. Maas. And so I bought that. I haven't read it yet, but I've heard good things from both just casual readers and also Own Voices readers. So I'm pretty excited to get to this one, but it's really big. So I haven't started it yet because I just haven't had the time to dedicate to it that I want to. But I'm hoping that I can get to this one in November. So keep your fingers crossed. The next book I have is The Diary of a Young Girl by Anne Frank. My dad actually gave this to me. He recently went to Amsterdam and bought this when he was there. And after he read it, he decided to give it to me because I've never actually read this book. I think I started it whenever I was little in like elementary school. But I don't remember ever finishing it, and I've watched the movie adaptation as well, but I do want to read this book at some point. And the last book that I got in September was One Dark Throne by Kendara Blake. This is the sequel to Three Dark Crowns, which was originally going to be a duology. I think it's being expanded to 4 books now. So I can't really say much about this since it's the second book, but Three Dark Crowns is basically about this set of triplets who could potentially be the next queen. They basically have to kill each other off and see who's going to be left standing to be the next queen. And this book is more about the killing each other off part, whereas Three Dark Crowns kind of set us up for that and let us get to know the characters and events that happened before that particular year where the killing starts. And then this book was that year, and it was really good. I already read this, but I will get more into that in my October wrap-up. So, scooting on into October. The first book I got in October was The Language of Thorns by Leigh Bardugo, which is kind of like a book of fairy tale type stories that take place in the Grisha universe. I'm really excited to read this. Also, it's beautiful on the outside as well as the inside. It's like all illustrated, and I'm really, really pumped to read this. I got a signed edition from my indie bookstore Parnassus, and I'm really, really pumped to read this. And it's short, so I might be able to squeeze this in for the end of the month. We'll see. So next I have some books that I got at the used bookstore here in Nashville, McKay's. I filmed it on haul and posted it not too long ago, and so I took those books to McKay's and got some new books instead with the credit. I got the last 3 books in the Heroes of Olympus series by Rick Riordan, which include The Mark of Athena, The House of Hades, and The Blood of Olympus. These were only $5 a piece. So I now own the entire series. I just have to read it. I started it. I've only read the first book though, but they were only $5 a piece. They're all hardcover. So I got them. And I also got Exit West by Mohsin Hamid. I'm not sure if I said that right. I should have looked it up before I filmed this, so sorry about that. I don't really know much about the plot about this book, but I have heard so many great things about it that I decided, since I found it, to go ahead and pick it up. It's very short, but like I said, I've heard just amazing things about it, so I'm really looking forward to reading it. Next, I have Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. This is John Green's newest book that came out this month. I have been waiting so long for him to come out with a new book. I love John Green, more so as a YouTuber than an author, but I still love his books as well. I just started it, I'm not very far into it, but I pre-ordered it, a probably signed edition, and it also came with a Hanklerfish on the inside, so I was really happy about that, because also my copy of The Fault in Our Stars that I had pre-ordered at the time also has a Hanklerfish in it. I really like it so far, but I'm not very far into it. Just a couple more books to go. I also, of course, had to pick up Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, the illustrated edition. And the illustrations are by Jim Kay. I love these books so much, and they always come out around my birthday, so I had to buy the newest one, and it looks beautiful. I can't wait to read it. And the very last book I have to haul is The Sun and Her Flowers by Rupi Kaur, which is a poetry collection that just came out, I think, this month. You've probably heard of Rupi Kaur's Milk and Honey, which is very, very popular here on BookTube. I liked Milk and Honey, but it wasn't my favorite poetry collection, but I do definitely want to check out this new one by her, so I will be doing that here soon for sure. Those are all the books I have to haul. Let me know down in the comments which ones I should prioritize, if you've read any of them and think that I should read one quicker than the other. But that's all I have for you today, and I will see you guys next time with another video. Bye!